Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I haven't introduced myself in a while, so hi. My name is Sam. I do a lot of bookish lifestyle, mainly vlog content with the occasional book video, but welcome, nice to see you. How's your day going? Today, the video I have for you is the 22 books that I hope to read in 2022. So here is my little stack of series, and then here is my larger stack of standalones. So we're just gonna talk through all of these books. I hope some of them you might want to read, put on your TBR for the year. Maybe you've already read them, let me know what you guys think of them. Let's just get into it. So over here I have my series, which I guess is what I'll start with. So starting off, we have A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. I've heard mixed things about this. This is the oh no. This is the Owl Crate edition. I bought this about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And it's beautiful. What I know about this is that this is following students at a magical school, and if they don't perform well, the school tries to kill them. I think that's what this is. Again, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, so I'm excited to give it a read, see what I think. There's a couple of videos that I want to watch that have spoilers, but I want to get my own opinion first. Go away. By the way, I have two little kittens running around my tripod, so it might shake and wobble at times. Sorry. Another reason why I want to read this is because another reason why I want to read this year is because I'm participating in G from the Book Roast Magical Readathon or Brillium, and so I need to read this to continue before April. The next book that I want to read, also for the Magical Readathon, is the first book in the Lord of the Rings series. This is by J.R.R. Tolkien. I don't think I have to explain this. This is the Lord of the Rings. This is my boyfriend Austin's all-time favorite movie, favorite series, so I definitely need to read it. But I also decided to choose this because it features elves, and I'm going to be an elf in this Magical Readathon. Sorry for the camera. Alright, the next series that I'm going to read is actually on my 12 books recommended by 12 friends challenge on Instagram, and this is one of them. This is recommended by my friend Austin as well as my boyfriend Austin. I'll put up here the 3 other books that have also been recommended to me. I'm hoping to get to them, and maybe you guys can leave more recommendations for this list down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yes, this is Scythe. I don't know too much about this. I know it's in a world where people don't die, and so they have Scythe Reaper people who go around and do the killings as if they lived a normal life. So certain people will still die by like a car crash, just kind of at random. It sounds interesting. We'll see how it goes. Up next, I have The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I've heard so many mixed reviews, like so many mixed reviews on this, that I'm not sure. But then I watched Books with Maddie read this, and she fell in love with the entire series. And so I'm finally gonna do it. I have been sitting on this Owl Crate edition for years. I think I got this when I was in high school, when this obviously came out. So I should read it. This list is definitely trying to read more of my backlist, things that are on my shelf that I want to get to. So yeah. I don't know what this is about, but I know that they have tails, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. But that's what I know. Up next I have 2, which would be The Girls of Paper and Fire continuation. This is the second novel, and this is the third, which just came out like last November. I read Girls of Paper and Fire this year, and I gave it 5 stars, and it was a lot of emotions. It really took me to a lot of places. I really enjoyed it, but I also hated it at the same time. So I would love to continue and finish the series this year before I forget everything that's happened. Girls of Paper and Fire is following Lay, who gets taken by a moon cast, which is like their human demon thing, who run the kingdom. The moon cast is their king, and he is not a good man. And so a different moon cast from the like royal guard kidnaps Lay and brings her to the palace to be a paper girl, and you're kind of just along the ride, and it is a tough ride. Definitely check trigger warnings if you're gonna look into this and read it, because it goes a lot of places. Finally, next in the series we have Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I'm actually reading this with my boyfriend, as well as I've already read it myself, but I have the next 2 books as well as the like companion series, Once Upon a Broken Heart. I would love to get to all of them, so I would love to reread this because I really enjoyed it the first time, and it's been many years. I read this in high school. This is also an Owl Crate edition, but I would love to read this again. Potentially restart it with my boyfriend, or pick up the audiobook to see where we left off, because it's been a while since we've read it. So yes, Caraval. In Caraval we are following Scarlett, who is so in love with the concept of Caraval and legend, and one day she gets an invitation for her and her sister to go to Caraval after her sister runs away, and you just get to go on this magical, mystical, fantastic adventure, and it is so beautiful. Stephanie Garber has such a way with words and descriptions. I cannot praise this book enough. I really can't tell you a lot about the synopsis because you just need to read it, so that's all you get to know. Alright, finally, to wrap up the series portion, I actually want to read books that I don't own, but not too many. One of them being The Middle Game duology? Trilogy? I'm not sure. I know the second one comes out this year. And then I also want to read the Wayward Children series. Obviously, I'm going to try to focus on just the first ones and get my foot into the world, and then if I am able to, I'll complete it as much as I can. But these are by Shauna McGuire, and I would love to read them. I've heard amazing things. Everyone I know loves them, especially the Wayward Children series. So that is to conclude the series part. Now I will just scoot over a little bit. Oh my. For my standalone books. So I guess we'll start off first with historical fiction because I just have this one. This is Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Graudin. This has actually been on my TBR for many years. I saw this on BookTube a really long time ago, and I was really interested. This is like a historical fiction reimagining. This is if Adolf Hitler won World War II, and basically we're following our main character who joins a motorcycle race because whoever wins gets to meet Hitler, and she wants to kill Hitler. And so I would really love to get to this. I think it'll be interesting. Yeah, so that's Wolf by Wolf. Next I have the classics. We've got Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. I have a few right here. A pocket edition of Phantom of the Opera, as well as like a mask, roses. It's just beautiful. I need to read it. I love the movie with Gerard Butler like so much. It is like it has such a like hard grasp on my soul. It is a part of me at this point, and so I really need to read this. I need to know everything. And I'm so excited. Next, for the classics side of it, I have Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Of course, a classic. I thrifted this copy and it's already been annotated a little bit, which makes me really excited to see what someone else has to say, as well as not having the fear of marking it myself. I've not annotated a book before. I do have plans this year, but it's definitely nice to have a book that's already been marked up. But yeah, I'm excited. And then finally, if you do watch my channel and you've been here and you've seen my videos, I'm sorry. Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna do it. I've been saying that I will read this book since May of 2021, and I picked it up. I started it. I was loving it. I bought a separate notebook just to keep track of all the words that I was learning, because there are some big words that I've never heard of in this. And then I stopped. And then I kept putting it on my TBR, and I kept saying I would get to it, and then I would not get to it. So this is high priority. Would love to finish this even in January or maybe February. I just need to finish it. Alright, so that was it for the classics. Now just on to nonfiction. This is Know My Name by Chanel Miller. I am planning on annotating this one, which is why all of my stickies just fell right out. This is a nonfiction following Chanel Miller as a memoir style about the Brock Turner case. I'm so intrigued. I'm not sure if I'm emotionally ready, but I think that this is going to be beautiful. I've heard such incredible things. I've read the acknowledgement and it was, she's a fantastic writer. She's incredible. So I'm super excited to get to this and annotate for the first time and just feel everything. Next up, I have a romance. This is The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. Do I have to explain anything more? Everyone loves this book, and I got this with my Book of the Month subscription. I'm not sponsored, I just caved. And so I picked this up, and I still haven't gotten to it, but I really would love to. There's so much hype around this. I know that it is a Kylo Ren fanfic published in contemporary world. I just gotta check it out. I gotta do it. It's sue me. And then I have Ace of Spades. This was so popular. This like blew up and then stopped existing. Like no one talked about it anymore. I don't know why, but I'm excited to read this. I've heard such amazing things. This is about our two main characters. I think this is a dual perspective, but our two main characters who go to like a private school and get harassed by the ace. Oh, I don't know the plot as well as I thought I did. I believe that this is about someone who is sending like anonymous text messages to them and or the school to like expose them and ruin their chances at getting scholarships and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll read it. We'll see how it goes. And then the final three, which if you watch my channel, you already know all of these. Here we have Snake Falls to Earth by Darcy Little Badger. One of the most beautiful books that I got last year. Like, come on. I loved Alatsaway last year, so I just had to, of course, pre-order her book in November, but I have not yet picked it up, and I desperately want to. This is about a girl who befriends a snake boy? I'm not really sure, but I'm excited, nonetheless. Next, I have Small Favors by Erin Craig. I, again, don't know what this is about. That's a theme with me in books. If I haven't seen it a lot on BookTube, I don't know what it's about. And I like it that way. It makes me feel better. I know that this is going to be beautiful and horrific, and I'm just excited. House of Salt and Sorrows is one of my favorite books now. Also by the same author. That was her debut. And I'm just so happy that I discovered her. And then she came out with another book I can pre-order because it's so beautiful. And so yes. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Yes, I have started. Yes, I've read the first chapter. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have a long ways to go still. But it's fine. This is about two magicians. Maybe in love? Enemies to lovers? I don't know. Night Circus randomly pops up. Beautiful writing. I'm just excited. I just want to get so into fantasy this year. Like, that is my big plan. So with that all being said, those are the 22 books. No, that's not 22. Y'all should call me out on these things. I don't know how to count. I actually have 2 other books that are standalones that I want to read. First one being Biased by Jennifer L. Emberhart. I don't think this needs a lot of explanation. This is a book on, basically a book that came into my life because it was happening during BLM, and I'm really interested in reading this and seeing what she has to offer, as well as Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People by Rennie Edo Lodge. But yes, I'm really excited for both of these, just to open my perspective. I don't read a lot of nonfiction, and I would love to change that. So yeah, those are the final 2. Woohoo! Alright, I guess that is everything while the sun is coming out. Those are all the books that I'm hoping to get to. I'm sorry for my voice, I am getting over a cold. But yes, those are the books that I'm really hoping to read this year. Hopefully at the end of the year we can check back on this video and see how I did. Fingers crossed I do at least half, like maybe 11 books. I feel like 11 is good, but I want to read them all. If you guys have any more recommendations for books, let me know down in the comments. I would love to get more on my never-ending TBR. Why not? So yeah, let me know what you guys are reading this year. What's like top of your list? I will be doing my 2022 anticipated releases here soon, which I'm really excited about. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!